So I'm here today to talk to you about yesterday, because today not much has really happened. I've been waiting for my grandson to call so I can go and pick him and Tiffany and Kira up from the hospital. By the way, Kira is spelled K-E-I-R-A. I would have automatically spelled it K-I-R-A, but it's K-E-I-R-A, and I'm looking forward to meeting her. So as I was reviewing yesterday's video, I didn't rewatch it because I never do, but I was thinking about it because there were comments and whatnot, and actually it was 2 lies that I told. And the reason that I didn't tell you that it was 2 lies is because the second lie happened after I vlogged, because I was headed to the dentist. Now I see my dentist, well actually the dental hygienist, 4 times a year, because she says that I have deep pockets that need to be cleaned properly. That's because I didn't floss when I was younger. So floss. If you want to keep your teeth until you're dead, floss. But I have good teeth. And so it was my scheduled visit, which I didn't know because I just go quarterly and whatever they do, they do. And as you know, I prefer going to the dentist than getting my hairs cut. That's torture. The dentist isn't. I love coming home with fresh, clean, slippery, nice teeth. Anyway, I digress. I was in the chair and my dental hygienist was telling me, you know, what she was going to do, and that I needed to have x-rays done, and that the dentist was going to come in and have a look, because it's been more than a year since the dentist actually looked in my mouth. And she was looking around in my mouth while she was waiting for the dentist to come into the room. And she had said to me, "Oh, it's good to see that you've been using your water pick. And everything looks very good, and there's no bleeding, and everything's fine. That's great." So the dentist comes in, and Alicia moves to the back to give the dentist room, and the dentist is poking around with those spiky little tools, and she says to me, "Are you using a water pick?" And Alicia behind me says, "Oh yes, she is." And I have, when the dentist asked me, my eyebrows frowned like that. And the dentist looks at me and she says, "Are you using it?" And I sort of squint my eyes, and she pulls back and takes her hands out of my mouth. And I said, "Well," and that's all I said. And Alicia behind me said, "Yes, you've been using your water pick." She had asked me, sort of. No, she didn't ask me. She implied that I was using it, and I just never answered, because I don't like the water pick. So I said to the dentist, "No, I'm not using it. I threw it down into the basement because I don't like it." And Alicia just was horrified. Of course, it's not down in the basement. The water pick is under the counter in the bathroom, but it could be down in the basement. So the dentist says everything looks fine. I take very good care of my teeth. She told me that it showed, and off she goes. Oh, and she reviewed the x-rays too, and there was no problem. So Alicia looks at me when she's gone, and she says, "You said you've been using the water pick." And I said that only because you told me that I had to use it and you were harassing me. So she says, "You don't?" And she says, "Well then what are you doing to have corrected the problem with the bleeding at the back?" And I didn't tell her. I just said, "I don't know." And I use these soft pick things. I hate the water pick because first it sprays water everywhere in the bathroom, all over the mirror, and it's messy, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. Plus, I use that, damn it, I can't remember now the name of the toothbrush, but it's one of those electric ones. And you're supposed to brush for like 2.5 minutes, and then you have to floss, and then you have to use the rubber picky thing. And I'm in the bathroom for 10 minutes every day doing my teeth, and the water pick, if I use that, it's another 15 minutes. And it's stupid. So I use these things, these gum soft picks. And I've been using these quite regularly, maybe twice a day. And it's made a huge difference. But Alicia doesn't know. I didn't tell her. So that was 2 lies yesterday. I am corrupt. But I don't lie to you, just so you know. So it's Thursday, and that means it's Throwback Thursday, and I suspect that I've shown this picture to you before of me as a child, because it was somewhere lying around here, but it's been a long time. So that's the baby rock, with a hot dog in her hand and the bun in the other. I was probably 3. And one quick last thing, I'm trying to decide whether or not to have sort of a little contest, like tell you, I don't know, 6 or 7 things, and one of them's a lie. Seeing as we're on the lie kick, I'll tell 1 lie and 6 things or so that are true. And if you figure out which the lie is, your name goes in a hat, and the prize, it's not going to be very nice, but a couple of my dishcloth face cloths that I've hand knitted with love. That's it, that's all.